People don't like people like you. You don't care what it is you put me through. You say, do as I say, not as I do. People don't like people like you.
You're on.
Good.
Go get him, Bob.
All right. Well, I got a lot of things to get off to my chest.
Your chest.
I got a lot of things to get off my chest.
Oh,
Yeah.
off your chest.
Yeah, so
I thought you
that's
said
what
go
you
into your
There's
chest.
a lot of things going to my chest.
That's it. I thought you said.
No, a lot of things to get off my chest. Such as. Why it took so fucking long to get this camera set up. And who comes up with the perfect solution? It's a piece of wood that's heavy enough. Had the bananas on it. Which gave it extra heaviness. Plus it put your face in a banana pack of bananas. That was great. Bunch of bananas, because you had to look through it. But you didn't like the banana idea. But this was heavy enough. I looked around the entire kitchen. Heavy enough and curved. So you could adjust it. You can move it back if you need it up higher or lower. Voila, as they say in the Bible. 6 or 7 times in the
If you've
Bible.
been watching this show, he said that last 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, but I don't remember seeing the film footage as often as you have.
I didn't have no film of that.
Okay, well now we have.
Oh yeah, I did have a film of that.
Well, now we have it on film for sure. Voila, in the Bible. Because yes, Jesus was a magician, I think.
By the way, these are the bananas he's talking about.
Here's a miracle.
He wanted me to hold these in
Voila.
my lap.
Voila!
While
Not
we
in
did
your
this.
lap, on the hook. That
Yeah,
holds this thing.
right under my face.
Well, that would have been funny. To see what happened you watched through the bananas. You know, maybe you should sit here for a while. Here.
No. No. I don't want to take that spotlight away from you, man. There's no
It has
fucking
been
way.
3 weeks.
This is a fucking here. Smoke this cigar.
Oh no, those are not cigars, are they? What is that?
That's sage, man. That's where I do the cleansing shit. Remember I told you I was up on the vortex with that woman, me, Renee, with the fucking meditation. Remember them rocks I showed you up there?
Arizona.
Yeah, that was fucking wild, Bob.
I know you had film footage of that. That was pretty cool.
It was
And
wild.
it was funny where
Hey, listen.
you come down from all these great panoramic views, and then Renee would be about 100 yards away, giving you the finger.
It's a great relationship.
She's a great lady, though.
Oh, certainly. She's like Columbus.
I don't know if she's like Columbus.
You're like, let's
In what way?
let's climb that, and then she's like, I ain't going up there. I'm the one up there. I'm like, what the hell am I? If you ain't up here,
So you were like Columbus.
no, I was like stupid. That's what I was like.
You were adventurous, like Columbus.
If I could, if I was 12, I'm fucking.
Climbing rocks.
The thing is like, I go like this. I'm walking up thing, and I'm going. I bet you I know how this is gonna go because now I'm interested. Now I'm going. You know what I
You
mean?
had the film going, right? At the same
Well,
time.
not at the same time. I'd stop because I would have went off the cliff.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Is this on? Yeah. All right.
This wood, good idea, huh?
You're a
Curved
fucking,
wood.
you're a fucking genius.
Holding the bananas.
We're on.
Is it on?
I'm
Okay.
trying.
This is the piece of wood I was talking about. That was perfect. It had bananas on it, but now it's big enough. So instead of having an angle like this, we have an angle, whichever angle we would like. But it has to be heavy enough.
Bend that back.
Yeah. Okay. Has to be heavy enough. And once again, as they said in the Bible, voila.
I didn't say nothing like that in the Bible.
Every 6 or 7 times, every time there was a miracle. I'm pretty sure. Look it up. Look it up.
Look what up. If they said voila in the Bible, look
Voila. Leper comes by. He wants to be regular. He wants to be non-lepersome. Miracle. Voila. Regular guy walking by. Just comes at you as a leper. Leaves you without leprosy. Miracle. Voila.
Yeah, having fucking Topo. What was that?
Topo Gijo?
No, no.
Because I can do Topo Gijo for you.
No, no. Oh, you can't. That I'd like to see.
I've told you 100 times. If I've told you 1,000,000 times, I've told you many times. You can't do that. Don't do that.
Have you over?
No, I've never said that. That is definitely a highlight of the week. But now it's been 3 weeks. And so it was really a highlight. I woke up this morning and said, hey, it's Friday. Had to go see Dr. Potash and go see Walt. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, that was a while.
Used to be on Saturdays.
What's today?
Today's Friday.
This guy's like a whiz.
Thought about it on Monday, but too much snow from the weekend. Thought about it for Wednesday, but then we got ice on Tuesday night.
What are you trying to do? Rap this to me?
Give you a summary.
In a little tone, a little rock and roll?
Well, it's not a little rock and roll. It's just the way I like to wrap it out, if you know what I mean.
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean.
In a very concise manner, in other words. So anyway, as I mentioned earlier, I have a lot of things to get off my chest.
Chesta. Chesta. That's great. Now we got a new word. We're going to find out from Bob exactly what he means by Chesta.
Well, I should have gone like this.
Like, do you mean Chesta like past tense?
No, my Chesta.
Oh, that clears it up. His Chesta, and we'll just let him go on that. Go right ahead, Bob.
I'll have a drink first. All right then.
Holy fucking man.
So, as I was saying earlier, I have a few things to get off my chest, and one of them is I've been watching The Office, but not The Office, the American version, the Ricky Gervais Office, because that was the great.
This is when you wish you had a gun.
Special. I've been watching that lately, and I've been reflecting back to my interview with the company that I went to.
You're reflecting?
Back to my interview.
Holy shit!
I am seeing way too much of David Brent.
I don't know him.
That's the guy who Ricky Gervais plays in
Office?
The Office, yeah.
Oh, he actually plays in that? The Office? I'll have to watch that one day.
I have the DVDs. I'll bring them over, but I want Ghost Town back.
It's right there. We're gonna go through.
You always say that, but I don't want to go get it when you say it.
Why don't you want to go get it?
Right.
You want me to get it?
Or why don't you sit here and I'll go get it? There you go. Sit there for a
I don't need to get up and sit there if you're getting there.
Come on.
No, that's all right.
Gonna find Ghost Town. Gonna find Ghost Town. Gonna find Ghost Town.
One fucking weird dude, boy.
Hey.
It's right there. I could see it from here and I'm blind. What the fuck's he doing now?
There's no DVD in it.
You gotta be shitting me. What do you mean there's no DVD in it?
Maybe it's still.
It's in there probably. Let me get out of there. Let me do this.
Well, that's what I asked you to do in the first place.
Yeah. And you see what I gotta go through for this bullshit?
What? You didn't watch it. You don't like it because you watched for a few minutes.
Now I gotta get it out of here. I can't see the money.
It's a great movie. Anyway, The Office, the original 12 shows from England that Ricky Gervais wrote. He wrote it and he's in it.
Is this it?
And he directed it along with Steve
Ghost
Merchant.
Town. Is this it?
Yes, thank you.
All right, thank you, Bob.
Yeah.
Keep your shit the fuck out of here, right?
I'm bringing extras over next. Actually, The Office says the one I have. I wish I had the extras. I only have extras on DVR, but I don't have the entire 2 seasons. It pisses me off. I have to come in on the 4th show. I missed the first 3, and I love the first one with Ben Stiller. Anyway, so I had to get that off my chest. That reflecting back on my interview that I had to be a warehouse manager in a big place there, and I was saying things I meant to say when she said to me, "What's your take me through a typical day? That you did when you were a boss." So I say, instead of saying how, well, I already talked to the second shift supervisor the night before, so I'm already clued in what's going on. And instead of saying, so I go to the dock and see if there's anything left over from the night before. I go to returns, I go to quarantine, I do a tour of the warehouse, get back in my office, and do my emails, do my voicemails, get everything done. I have everything everything's already routed except for the ones that are problems, and I'll take care of them. So they're waiting for me when I get there. Back around from the tour, and during that time I'm accessible to the warehouse. Instead, what I say is, like the employees of the warehouse, get a chance to say, I say good morning. They, well, what I say to her is more like the David Brent version, where I say, well, what I do first thing in the morning is I go out and I say hello, good morning to every one of the people in the warehouse, as if I'm going around. I say, I find that you have something in common with every single person, whether it's sports, music, entertainment, a TV show, whatever. You have something in common with everyone. I made it sound like I go out for the first hour or so in the morning, I'm going out bullshitting. I'm just holding up everybody from working with my bullshit, about well, that's what David Brent does in the office. That's what I made it sound like to her. But what I actually did, I would go to the different lead
Sound like to who?
To the lady I did the interview with. Reflecting back after watching The Office, I'm saying the way I presented what I did was like The Office job. Mm-hmm. It was like if she probably said to herself after I left the office, her office for the interview, she probably said that was like, she probably knows the American version, so that was like Michael Scott in The Office instead of David Brent in The Office, which is Michael Scott in The Office is great as well. The American version is great, but this one's greater.
So you're saying you pride yourself on...
I didn't say I pride myself on anything. I said I got something to get off my chest. I said, and this is one of those things.
So you were doing a little skit for her? Is that
no, I'm waking up 1 o'clock in the morning.
What?
I'm waking up 1 o'clock in the morning, can't get back to sleep because I'm remembering things that I said during that interview. As I'm watching these shows, I'm saying, God, she could have interpreted that like that. Uh-huh. Because I was presenting it like that. I'm not saying I'm going to different stations, hitting the lead men.
I think you do that constantly. I think that's your life.
Yeah. And I guess I was being too honest with what I was being. But I should have presented it in a more...
I think if somebody wants a character, they're fucking... They'll hire you. There's no doubt about it. But if they don't want you...
If they don't want a character...
You're not even getting in on a fucking... If you paid them. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
Right.
What I'm saying is, I did a real bad job on the interview. There were other examples that I've woken up with at 2 o'clock in the morning and said, holy shit, did I really say that?
I had a nightmare last night.
I'll give you another one. Oh, you had a nightmare? Go ahead, tell me about your nightmare. What you doing on camera?
It wasn't as bad as that, what you're talking about.
Oh, really? I'm waking up, I can't get back to sleep. I'm
really?
4 hours. Because
that's
I'm like,
horrible. I would fucking shoot myself if I got like that.
Well, I'm not thinking of anything that drastic, but I have thought of the way I always get back to sleep and
back your head against the wall,
something like that. But D helps.
She holds the cinder block on the other side as you bang your head on the wall. Then
so it's a little harder, right?
No. So you get it on both sides.
Oh, I didn't like both sides. I thought you meant supporting the wall for extra hardness.
We should get on the inside of the wall.
From behind.
From behind. Man, there's studs between there. How do you think that's going to make it harder?
Well, if you push real hard with the cinder block against the wood while you're hitting my head while I'm hitting my own head against the wood, actually, I don't hit my head. That's not the way I get back to sleep after being up 2 or 3 hours.
Oh, it will be now, though. You'll be thinking about doing that. Just the thought of you fucking... What woke you up again?
These remembrances of my interview where I was saying things such as not just the 16, saying I talked to every single warehouse. She goes, "What do you think about? It should be a structured environment, or it should be a more laissez-faire kind of environment." I'm saying, well, I like a structured environment, but I like to be able to be flexible in that structure. And how would you like your boss to be? I go, off-site. I said off-site. Off-site.
That's what you say?
That's my first preference, where my boss would be, off-site. I don't like having a boss in the building, but I didn't say that part, but I just said off-site. And then I realized what I'm saying to the person who's interviewing me is,
well,
this job's not for me.
You obviously just didn't want the job, honestly.
Honestly, I don't think so.
No, you don't. You don't want nothing to do with it.
Well, I was really
was she
looking.
good looking? The girl, was she good looking?
She was okay looking. She was a pretty young lady in her probably early 30s.
Would you hit it?
I don't think it's an appropriate question for an interview. They still have my resume on file.
Is that right?
And I could be called at any time.
It's like being in the army, right?
I also
You're
told
like
her,
a Marine.
I
Man.
told her 2 people that work there. You know, like I use these as examples. One of them can't stand me, and the other one probably.
Wait a minute, hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on there. Yeah, hold on. Okay, Bob?
Yep.
Now.
As hard as it may seem to believe.
Is that right?
Yep. You gonna talk like that?
Well, you keep answering me like that.
Oh boy. I'd rather you talk in your normal voice.
Is that right?
It's like a Matthew McConaughey thing. Are you watching that True Detective?
Religiously.
It's great. No, it's a great show.
I
Sunday
don't even
nights.
know what you're talking about.
Sunday nights.
Only thing I watch is
Sunday nights, HBO, 9 o'clock. Really. True Detective.
I watch everything she wants to watch, and the only thing left after that is comedies, news, puppet shows, and cartoon frolics. That's it.
That's your. That's your.
No, that's what's
four
left
choices. That's your
after
4 choices after.
No, it ain't my choices. I said that's. She takes up so much time with whatever she wants to watch. By the time I get to watch anything, that's what's left.
Don't you have 2 TVs?
Yeah, but the one upstairs, I hate laying in bed watching TV because then I don't watch it.
Yeah.
You know,
I do too.
I would like being.
I don't have one in my bedroom.
You really don't need a TV in your bedroom
No.
because you don't fucking use it anyway.
Yeah, I had one in my bedroom.
I tell you what,
for my
man.
third.
You know what I really thank God about that? I don't got no little. Well, see, there's always little kids though. But little kids, man, having little kids now it's fucking expensive. I don't know how people do it, man. Like everybody has their own fucking thing, their own radio, their own fucking TV. Like to buy a kid a gift. Like you got 4 fucking kids, you are like totally fucked.
Oh, you put them through college, really.
Oh, man,
Yeah. I know somebody who did that. A trucking company salesman, Steve Schmidt, a great guy. His son, a couple of his sons worked at our place like on a temporary basis, and then one stayed for a little longer before he got a promotion. He got hired, and then he took a job at the office. He's a great guy. Anyway, he had 4 kids at the same time going to college. I think one. The last one went in on the time of the lap. This one was graduating or whatever. So that was really, the 3 of them were at the same time. The 4th one was a little later. I'm not sure exactly, but 4 of them through college. That's amazing.
Hey, Bob, I'm shutting this off because it's going to close down from boredom. What's wrong with you, man? It's not all over.
Sorry.
Yeah, is it on my fucking thing?
No.
No. All on Renee's floor.
No, I
she's
kept it
gonna
right on
kill
these
me.
magazines here.
I
Luckily,
think thank
they're
God your
strategically
coat's
placed.
there to catch it. Man, you are some slobbo bastard.
Well, you know,
Jesus Christ, shitting all over the place.
I,
Sit down, relax. Hey,
you know, that's what always happens. It's always what's happened ever since we were going over the island.
hey, you
together.
better wipe your fucking your tape, man. There's shit all over it.
I don't think it's shit. It's just a little bit of beer.
That's what I mean.
I never heard anything.
That's how obviously you feel wherever you go. little beer spitting up on people's shit.
I remember you waiting until I took a drink at the island, Staten Island, when we were.
Oh no!
19 years old or
Don't
whatever.
start. Don't blame
and
that
then
on
there
me.
were two ladies,
Because that was
one-
all you.
No, that wasn't
You
all-
looked in a beautiful woman's face and you spit on her.
No.
Oh yeah.
Well, not
Oh
purposely.
yeah. I seen it. I was there. I looked at it. It looked like a fucking.
You caused it.
I did not.
Because I
No.
had just taken a bit.
It's something she
It
said
was-
to you,
no,
and you
no,
just
no.
found it laughable.
That's never
You just
how it happens
fucking-
when you're in the room, really. That's
No.
never how it happens when you're in the room. What happens is I take a swig, you say something hilarious, I spit beer at whoever may be there.
Well, good for you, Bob.
It's the rule. It's the way it's always been.
It's the way it goes. Here, I think you should. Hold on. You better. I'm gonna.
Let's go take a break. I want to get a cigarette. Use the wooden utensil that I found in the kitchen. It
Yeah.
had bananas on it. That saved the day so we could film it. Centrally located. Excuse me. Dude would say, there's no excuse for you.
Here he goes. Back in the saddle.
Alright, so anyway, I had one more other thing to get off my chest.
That's what we were talking about,
Yes, and this is the third thing and the final thing I'm going to bring up. And then we're going to get you over here and you can tell what the...
right? I have nothing to say.
Oh, yeah, plenty to say off camera.
Off camera. You need a band. You need a band behind
I
you.
have a band. A guy might come over. That's another similarity with the Office thing.
Yeah, but
This guy was in a band and
Oh,
everything. He's trying,
Jesus.
I'm giving out CDs at work. Yeah, he's giving out CDs. There were too many
yeah,
similarities.
that one probably looked at you and go, "Yeah, I'm gonna hire a comedian here."
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That was fucked up.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I honestly think,
Subconsciously, you didn't want to be there anyway, probably.
no, I don't know if that's it. But I was honestly
You
out of the work.
You don't
mode.
seem too
I was
upset
off-
about it.
I was off for 5 months. I kind of enjoyed it, and I kind of like to keep going that way.
Yeah.
I think But at the same time, I didn't do it on purpose. That's for sure. I was really thinking I was putting my best foot forward. Then I thought about it later. I go, wow. If she has watched The Office, she probably said, "This is the closest I'm ever going to get to Michael Scott," or in this case, David Brent. And the English one is the one I definitely recommend. Although the first few seasons of the American one is very, very good, but the English one is a classic. Ricky Gervais is hilarious, and he's hilarious in this. If you would have given it a chance, Ghost Town, I recommend it to everyone.
Yeah, let me.
Yeah, for about 2 months, at least 2 months, because I haven't been here in
You
3
got it
weeks.
marked down. You like John?
No, not like Johnny. I don't even know who Johnny.
Oh yes, you do.
Except he's an
You
old
just
friend
like
of
him.
yours. Old friend of yours. Is he the guy who now limps as a result of his association with you when you were both younger
Limps?
kids?
No.
Limps or walks around
Oh,
with
you fucking.
plaid shorts
You
and
talking shit?
yeah, plaid shorts and like.
Plaid shorts.
Is he the guy you locked in a thing
Yeah,
with
in the
dogs?
doghouse, right?
Locked
With
him in a
pen.
thing with dogs.
Yeah,
With all the kids.
Yeah.
Lock him in. You guys go play baseball. Your mother's coming over the hill.
Not all the kids locked them in.
No, you locked him in.
Yeah.
Yeah, and all the kids go with you and play.
Yeah, right,
And well,
right.
he's locked in a thing
Yeah,
with
yeah,
dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's not right. That's not right. That's something wrong with
I
you.
forgot. I left
You
them in
forgot him. Yeah. You forgot him. You left him in there. You're playing baseball. Your mother, and all the other mothers of the
there. Yeah,
neighborhood
they
come
were
over the
pissed.
hill.
They were pissed.
Yeah. Well, that's not a good story. That's a bad story. That's a story
No,
about.
nobody got hurt.
Now he's walking around like he's got the grass with plaid shorts and big white socks up to his knees, and I can swear he's walking with a limp. Maybe he's not walking with a limp, but he's
He
already.
runs.
He runs.
Yeah.
Wait, maybe I'm thinking of the guy next to him. Who's the guy outside with that you made fun of ever since you two were small? That's the same guy. You locked in the thing with the dogs. He's still living home with his family. Right?
Dog daddy's got in the house by himself.
Oh, that's the same thing with you.
Huh?
You two are good buddies.
Oh yeah. I can bring him up. Well, next time he's out there, I'll bring him out. Yeah.
I don't want anybody in the house who's been locked in there with
He's
dogs
fun to have
for
around.
hours
He's the
in the
piss.
sun.
He's funny.
Yeah, I bet he's funny. Funny, not ha ha funny.
Oh, believe me.
I'm like this.
He'll ha-ha you. You'll be pissing in your pants,
No,
man.
I don't like making fun of people.
He ain't making. I'll be making fun of you. He'll fucking be laughing at
See,
you.
I hate that. Because whenever I bring somebody over, when I
then I'll sick them on you.
Yeah, I stop bringing people over. Yeah, you sign on who's ever else is here.
Oh, he's
Except
funny
if it's
though.
Wayne.
Now, John's funny.
Except if it's Wayne.
What about Wayne?
I don't think you try to side with Wayne against me like you would if I brought Jay over here.
No, I don't. Why would I do that? I don't do that.
I'm saying you always have to have somebody to ridicule in the room.
I don't care who it is. It don't bother me none.
If there are 3 people in the room. If there are 2 people in the room, it's no problem. 3 people in the room, I think it's okay. In order to make this funny, I'm going to have to ridicule someone in the room. See, that's the difference between me and you. I don't ridicule. I just spit beer on.
You may go to your job and take it so nonchalant and waste that person's time like George did with the doctor with the like Seinfeld did and George.
I missed what you were saying.
He wasted that doctor's time with
with the fake elbow.
Fake elbow. He goes, I don't know what kind of person would do something.
Yeah.
But a person that doesn't care about wasting other people's time.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I was dying at that one. And the way
the early ones. They're the early ones.
he was great in that.
Seinfeld. 91, 92, 93, 94.
Oh, will you shut the fuck? They were all good.
No, that's one of the great ones that I was talking about.
They're all good.
The ones right at the end, 97, 98, I went from watching it
I
and
never
taping
fucking
it
seen
and
a
talking
bad
about
one.
it at the water cooler
Listen,
as
let
they
me
were
tell you
happening.
something. You can't do a bad.
Hard taping them, but
You
maybe
can't get a
watching
bad
them
one.
at the end.
I never had a bad one. I never.
You get the
seen
later
bad.
ones after David
man,
left.
you're like
I'm telling you, it was not as good.
You fucking
It was
think you
broad.
are.
It was broad comedy instead of this great New York comedy. This Jewish New York
They expanded.
funny. David, and Seinfeld were great together, just like Ricky Gervais and Stephen Merchant were great together. Now Stephen Merchant has his own. Merchant has his own show on Showtime or one of those shows. It is called Hey Ladies. Great show. Very funny. So these are all shows that you don't watch. You only have time right at 11 o'clock after Renee's watched all her shows, you were saying, and she, at 11 o'clock you get to watch the news or like a comedy like a Seinfeld or something like that, right? Is that correct? Or you said something about puppet shows? Did you say something about puppet shows? I think you did. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I'm glad that lady didn't hire you.
See, you wait until... I really couldn't have impressed her more than I did. We must have been at a bar. Yeah, I believe that you have something in common with every person in the warehouse, whether it's sports.
They call me Clowny.
Yeah, really? What? He probably. I will have to look at. Well, that is one asshole. If he thinks
There's a
I'm
man.
hiring him too
There's
much.
a man who realizes he's an asshole right
There
there.
you go. There you go.
Hey, take
But
a bow, Bob. Take a bow.
I actually thought I did a good job until I started watching The Office again.
Hey, we salute you.
Hey, my pleasure. 40 years. Actually, it was a great experience. And I did always have a tight ship, always have the right people in the right jobs. It's almost like running a softball team or being on a softball team. It's part of a team.
So you're not
It's a
an
team effort.
asshole.
Not an asshole at all. But David Brent
But they
takes
thought you were an
takes it to an
asshole.
extreme that I'm seeing similarities in the interview.
And
That's what I'm
are
saying.
they? Is the person that you've seen similarities with? Is he an asshole?
He plays an asshole in the show.
there you
Just
go.
like
I think you got your
I play an asshole. It's like I played an asshole in this one.
Yeah. But see, this is real life.
Yeah. Well, this is just one segment of it. I got a lot of different shows, a lot of different places. Everywhere I go, it's an episode.
Get your big ass out of the way.
Yeah, way to go. Sit there.
Sit here.
No, do that. Come on, Walt.
Hey, sit there.
Oh, come on, Walt. Come on. It's fun.
Yeah, it's fun. Why, you get tickling yourself over here?
Hey now.
It's fun.
Hey now.
What's fun about it?
Don't make me say it again.
Tell me what's fun about it.
Somebody has to be there for it to be funny. Go. Sit down.
People lie. People lie.